So, welcome back to the channel, everybody. And for all of you who have been following my content from day one, even on behalf of you who just heard about my channel and content and decided to start subscribing to my channel all of a sudden, I thank you, and I do mean from the bottom of my heart. I thank you so much for supporting my channel, my content anyways. And nevertheless, I wanted to talk about how it's in the news, because some of you can't help but to come across it, even if you don't read different news articles, by how you could be able to read whatever is currently happening in the news, whether it's either locally or worldwide, with the tap of a button on your phone. Anyways, it's been trending as of lately, different news reports on behalf of out of the over 40 something million people in the nation, in the US alone. And I'm going by a 2024 study on behalf of over 340 some million people in the US. There are over 40 some million that have been receiving food assistance / food stamps. Anyways, it's been trending in the news that on behalf of the government shutdown, which has been going on, judging from my understanding, for around 20 days already. If the government shutdown may be going on within a matter of the next few days, November 1st, to put it another way, there will be so many people, and I do mean so many people in the world to hurt, because do you want to know why? There will be several of them who won't be able to receive any kind of food assistance or SNAP assistance, which is just an acronym on behalf of food stamps. For some of you, who may have too much pride or may be ashamed to tell others that you straight up that you get food stamps, instead you may come out and tell the people that you get SNAP assistance. Anyways, just be prepared, people, especially on behalf of my people who have been receiving SNAP assistance for oh so long. Be prepared to have, for a lot of retailers, grocery stores specifically, that have higher rates of shoplifting than usual. Be also prepared for all my people who like to splurge, who like to show off what you have, who like a lot of fancy things, whether it may be driving a fancy automobile, having the freshest cars, always having the freshest clothes, freshest shoes. Even for some of you who like wearing all this flashy jewelry, be prepared to be very on guard, especially you may happen to fit that description, because there will be, and I'm already assuming this ahead of time, there will be most likely more robbery rates than usual, or higher number of robbery rates than usual. And not only that, but there will be more food banks than usual. And speaking of which, I just wonder if there may happen to be more, if push comes to shove and people starting November 1st, which is in a matter of a few days, might as well say less than a week from now, on behalf of the people who may have to depend on going to food banks, people with children, that is, in order to be able to feed their children, and may make a habit out of, if this is hypothetically, if the government shutdown may still be going on, which I'm assuming it already will by November 1st, all the way through the month of November. Well, if these people will start getting into the habit of going to food banks every other day or every week or so, that whole entire month, what if it may come a shortage of resources of food, and eventually it will stop being food banks in different communities to feed the poor, to feed the impoverished? Well, like I said earlier, expect for a whole lot of grocery stores to have very a whole lot of more higher rates of shoplifting. Not only that, but expect for there to be a whole much more robberies going on as well. On top of that, expect for people to eventually have to resort to becoming homeless. On top of that, I'm just saying, if the government shutdown may still be existent within a matter of a few days, and you also say less than a week, come November 1st, people are going to be in a whole world of hurt. Trust me. And not only that, but I wonder about this. Now, for the people who have been receiving governmental assistance, and then may have so many kids to feed by their old. I also wanted to say this. I know what I really wanted to say. Come Thanksgiving, for a lot of you people who may depend on receiving SNAP coverage, so you can be able to get food, so you could be able to have family gatherings for Thanksgiving and be able to cook Thanksgiving dinners. Well, if the government shutdown is still going on coming in, and it's no more food on behalf of canned goods, for some of you, once again, who may plan on having family gatherings for Thanksgiving, plan on cooking big meals for Thanksgiving, well, what if it may come a case where the food banks may run out of food completely? What will people do in that regard? After all, Thanksgiving is a matter of weeks away as well, whether we know it or not. It's, might as well say, right around the corner. And I'm just making this video for the most part due to how so many people, there will be so many disappointed people come November 1st if things may take a turn for the left, and come November 1st there will be hardly no people receiving any more food stamps or SNAP coverage throughout the whole entire month. So be prepared. Be on the lookout. Be very alarmed for all my people who may depend on the government for food stamps / food assistance. For some of you who may have too much pride to say you get food stamps / SNAP assistance as well. I mean, we are living in some strange times, whether you know it or not, some very strange times. Anyways, like always, make sure to like, share, comment, last but not least, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'm out.